If you think understanding money is about math, you've already lost. Because money isn't numbers, it's psychology. And the fact that schools never taught you this, that wasn't an accident. Picture this. You graduate high school. You can solve quadratic equations. You memorize the periodic table. You know who signed the Declaration of Independence. But you can't explain compound interest. You don't know what a credit score is. And nobody, not one teacher, explained why you keep buying things you don't need with money you don't have. You learned the Pythagorean theorem, but not how credit card interest compounds. You studied photosynthesis, but not how to build wealth. Welcome to financial illiteracy by design. Schools say they don't teach you about money psychology because there's no room in the curriculum. They blame standardized testing, budget constraints, teacher training gaps. Sounds reasonable, right? Except that's the version they want you to believe. When you look at the numbers, only about a quarter of U.S. high school students are guaranteed to take a personal finance course. That means 3 out of every 4 students graduate with 0 structured financial education. And here's where it gets suspicious. Schools with over 75% Black or Hispanic students, they're half as likely to offer finance courses. Schools where most kids qualify for free lunch, only about 5% of those students get any financial education. This isn't random. The students who need it the most, the ones from low-income backgrounds, the ones without parents who can teach them about investing, are precisely the ones who don't get it. Meanwhile, wealthier school districts offer finance courses, stock market clubs, even entrepreneurship programs. The gap isn't accidental, it's engineered. Because if you don't understand money, someone else will gladly manage it for you and profit from every mistake you make. This isn't a system that's failing, it's a system designed to do exactly what it's doing. Because the part they never mention is way darker. Money isn't rational. It's emotional, and the system knows this. Behavioral finance research shows that humans are hardwired to make terrible financial decisions. We suffer from loss aversion. The pain of losing $100 feels twice as strong as the joy of gaining it. So we hold on to losing investments just to avoid admitting we were wrong. We follow the herd. If everyone's buying Bitcoin at $60,000, we buy too. If everyone's panic selling during a crash, we sell too. Our emotions scream the opposite of logic. This isn't a character flaw, it's biology. Fear, greed, envy, FOMO, these emotions drive your decisions more than any spreadsheet. And the financial system, credit card companies, investment platforms, retailers, they know exactly how your brain works. Let me show you. You walk into a store. There's a sale. 70% off, today only. Your brain releases dopamine. That's urgency, scarcity. You don't even need the item, but the fear of missing out overrides your rational thinking. You buy it. The store just weaponized your own psychology against you. Credit card companies do the same thing. They offer you a card with cash back rewards and a $5,000 limit. Sounds great, but they know people with higher credit limits spend 30% more. And they know that if you carry a balance, which nearly half of cardholders do, you're paying them 24% interest while earning 1.5% cash back. You are losing money and feeling rewarded for it. Investment apps are even worse. They gamify trading. You get confetti animations when you buy a stock. Push notifications tell you your portfolio is up today. They make investing feel like a casino game, which triggers overconfidence. You start day trading, thinking you're a genius, but 90% of day traders lose money. The app never shows you that statistic. They profit from your trades, win or lose. This was engineered. Every color, every notification, every limited time offer is designed to bypass your logical brain and trigger an emotional response. And you were never taught how to recognize these tactics. You were never taught that your brain is wired to make bad financial decisions. You were never taught how to defend yourself, because an unaware customer is a profitable customer. And that's not even the craziest part. When you don't understand the psychology of money, the mistakes compound fast. Picture this. You're 18. A credit card offer arrives. Build your credit, it says. No one explains minimum payments are a trap designed to keep you paying forever. Within a year, you're thousands in debt. You're not irresponsible, you're uneducated. Fast forward, you're 25. A coworker rolls up in a new car. Suddenly, your reliable sedan feels embarrassing. That's social comparison. You go to a dealership and sign for a $40,000 car on a 7-year loan. You'll pay over $50,000 for an asset that loses most of its value. But keeping up feels more important than math. Now you're 30. A friend makes a killing on a meme stock. FOMO kicks in. You throw your savings into the hype. The market corrects. Your investment is cut in half. Logic says sell, but loss aversion screams louder. You can't admit you were wrong, so you hold as it drops even further. Every decision felt small, but they were a chain reaction. And here's the brutal truth. The financial industry loves it. The game was rigged before you even learned the rules. It's not incompetence, it's design. This is the moment it clicks. You realize money was never about intelligence, it was about awareness. And you were kept unaware on purpose, because a generation that doesn't understand behavioral biases is a generation that's easier to profit from. Buy now, pay later, that's present bias. Your brain valuing instant gratification over future pain. Free trial, cancel anytime, that's inertia. They know a huge percentage of people will forget to cancel. Limited stock remaining, that's artificial scarcity, triggering panic buying. The silence around money psychology in schools isn't an oversight, it's profitable. If schools explained how car commercials are engineered to trigger envy, you'd be less likely to finance a car you can't afford. But then banks and retailers would make less. You staying financially unaware keeps entire industries profitable. Every bad financial decision you've ever made started when nobody taught you how your brain sabotages your wallet. That impulse buy you regret? That wasn't weakness, it was manipulated dopamine. Just seeing the word sale activates the same reward centers as gambling. That tanking investment you're still holding, that's sunk cost fallacy. Investors hold losing stocks 50% longer than winning ones because admitting failure hurts more than watching money disappear. These aren't personality flaws, they are predictable psychological patterns. The cost of this ignorance is generational debt and anxiety that never had to exist. Research shows that one semester of financial literacy education can cut credit card debt by 30%. But it doesn't happen, because the moment you understand money is psychology, not math, you stop being profitable. But here's the truth they don't want you to know. Once you see the game, you can't unsee it. So, what do you do now? First, recognize your biases. The moment you think everyone's buying this stock, stop. That's herd behavior. The moment you feel, I can't sell now, I'll lose money, stop. That's loss aversion. Second, separate emotion from the decision. Before any purchase over $50, wait 24 hours. Ask yourself, am I buying this because I need it or because I feel something? If the answer is fear, envy, or FOMO, walk away. Third, automate your logic. Your emotions can't sabotage a decision you made once, then automate it forever. Set up automatic transfers to savings. Automate retirement contributions. Remove emotion from the equation entirely. The system didn't prepare you, but that doesn't mean you can't prepare yourself. The game is rigged, but the rules become visible once you know where to look. You stop being the product. You start being the player. The financial system is designed to keep you unaware, but awareness is free, and once you have it, it's permanent. Money is psychology, and now you know. If this opened your eyes to how money actually works, hit that subscribe button, because we're breaking down the financial systems and psychology they don't want you to understand. Drop a comment and tell me what's one money mistake you've made that you now realize was emotional, not logical. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.